Hello students, today we are going to learn about storage devices. Well, let me take your 1 minute. When I say storage devices, then what is the first thing that come in your mind? You are probably thinking that storage devices can be almirah, can be any cupboard, can be any bag which used to store something. Well, you're getting it right. Storage devices are the devices which are used to store something. Okay, well, computer has its own storage devices. It will not have that almirah, that cupboard, that bag, but it has its own storage devices that we will learn today. Okay, now let me tell you one more thing. A human brain, our mind, stores the data in two forms. First one is temporarily and second one is permanently. Now what is temporarily basis? When you read something randomly, your mind store it for shorter period of time or temporarily, we can say. And when you read something, you understand that thing, then your mind will store that thing for longer period of time or permanently, we can say, right? Now, same way, computer also stores its data temporarily and permanently in two ways, right? And the devices which help us to store that data are called storage devices. Okay, now we will understand how the data can be stored in the computer. Okay, the computer stores its data in the form of bits and bytes. As I have told you in the previous lecture, that computer has its own language, that is 0 and 1, and we call that 0 and 1 the binary language. The bits and bytes are that things. Okay, bits are the term 0 and 1 and bytes are the collection of bits, right? Well, let me tell you one more thing. 8 bits make 1 byte. Okay, now we can represent the term 0 and 1 in the form of on and off. Okay, on we can represent with 1 and off we can represent with 0, right? Now you need to understand this memory chart. Kindly learn it. Okay, now next up we have here memory. Now types of memory are two. It is divided into two types. First is primary memory, second is secondary memory. Primary memory we can say internal memory and secondary we can say external. These are further divided into their types. Now let me tell you what is internal memory. Internal memory is the built-in memory of the computer. Now what do you mean by built-in memory? The memory which is already provided in computer. It is not attached to the computer externally. Okay, now it is designed to store the data and instruction while the computer is working. Okay, one more important thing here is the data stored in the internal memory is erased when the computer is turned off. It is always easier to access data or programs from the internal memory as it is fastest of all the forms of computer data storage. Okay, internal memory is further divided into two types. First is RAM, that is random access memory. It stores the information temporarily, right? And work like a blackboard that can be constantly overwritten with the new data. The information stored in the memory is lost when you turn off the computer or power goes off. That is why RAM is also called a volatile memory. Why? Because when you will turn off the computer, the data stored in the main memory or the data stored in the primary memory will be erased automatically. Okay, next is ROM, read-only memory. It stores the startup instruction that prepare a computer for use. The instructions stored in the ROM cannot be changed but can only be read. It is read-only memory. It retains the stored information even when the power is switched off. Therefore, it is called non-volatile memory. In this case, when you will switch off your computer, then also your data will not get erased. Your data will be stored in ROM. Why? Because it is read-only memory. Okay. Next up we have here external memory. Now what is external memory? It is used to store information for a long period of time. Data is not lost in external memory. Even you turn off your computer, then also your data will be saved. Why? Because you have stored your data in the secondary memory, and secondary memory provide you with the portable storage devices that will help you to store your data for a longer period of time. It will not get erased, it will not get deleted by itself. Why? Because until or unless you will not delete it, your data will not get erased. Okay, now under this we have portable storage devices. First we can discuss here is hard disk, right? It is the main storage component of a computer. It is fixed inside the CPU. Fine, it can hold a large amount of data. Hard disk can store up to 16 TB of data, that is terabyte. Nowadays external hard disks are also available, which are small in size and can be carried anywhere. Earlier they used to be of very large size, which was very difficult to carry with someone, right? Next we have CD. Well, it is very commonly used. CD stands for compact disc. It is an optical storage devices. Okay, it looks thin, it is shiny, circular in shape, and can store data into it, right? A CD can hold text, images, videos, etc. You can store any kind of data and take backup of your data, right? Next we have here is DVD. What is the full form of DVD? It is digital versatile disc or digital video disc, right? It is an optical storage also, now which is used to store and record movies with high video and sound qualities. The storage capacity varies from 4.7 GB to 17 GB. Okay, next type of storage device is Blu-ray disc. Okay, it is new optical disc format that can store up to 128 GB of data. Well, it can store much more data than CD and DVD. This disc is mainly used for storing high quality sound, games, movies, and etc. The name Blu-ray disc has been derived from the blue-violet laser that is used to read. Now, flash memory is also called pen drive. Very importantly and very popularly used nowadays in many of us. What is pen drive? It is a portable storage device which is the size of human thumb and connect to computer via a USB port. It can store data up to 1 TB. It is compact, it is very fast and convenient. So it is typically used to store and transfer files from one place to another very easily. It is also cheaper in price and very small in size, which is very easy to carry with someone. Now, memory card. What is memory card? It is a storage medium for portable devices like mobiles, digital cameras, and music players. Nowadays, many of the laptops come with an built-in card reader port, which help us to connect with the laptops. Okay, now here we are done with the storage devices. I hope you understood. Now, thank you and have a wonderful day to all.